So I had a little gander at the comments of the last video, and all of you said, keep it as it is. Stop dicking. We're stopping dicking. Welcome back to Derby County Strikerless, where we play Strikerless. And I changed the lighting, because I feel like that was probably the biggest issue. Hello there, folks, and welcome back to Derby County HQ with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. I hope you find you well. Thank you for the support on the series recently. Again, dropping likes on the video makes me no money, but does improve my mental health. So, up to you, really. Seriously, thank you for watching. Right, let's crack on. Now, since we last met, and it was a pretty appalling couple of episodes, if we're being honest, not in the quality of the videos, but in the quality of the performances, these four didn't quite go to plan. But it turns out, viewers, if we play Southampton, Crystal Palace and Leeds, three teams that are below us in the league table, we look good. We look good. We beat all those ones, obviously. Draw with Brighton, who are basically next to us in the league table, so again, logical. And defeats to Wolves, to Everton, and to Chelsea. And that's not a surprise, because they're all above us. Wolves aren't above us. Oh my God. Well, you can see, though, how tight the league table is, can't you? From Wolves on 24 points to Everton on 28. 4 points separates 8 teams, quick maths, which is loads of teams. So we are, in theory, 3 points off Europe. Doesn't feel like it, does it? No. And as you can see from the formation that we deployed, we got away from playing some sort of 4-3-3 nonsense. And now we're back to 4-1-3-2 DM wide, which is, you know, my Xbox Live gamer tag. Most recently coming off the back of a 2-0 win versus Manchester United, which I didn't mention in the summary because how can I explain that? The one thing to note, though, is that we do score a lot of goals. We went 2 games, Bournemouth and Tottenham, without scoring. We score with this system all the time, every time. Apart from Leicester, didn't score against Leicester. Or Arsenal, to be fair. So not most of the time. Didn't actually work against Bournemouth, looking back at it. So sometimes we score. What we do really well is concede. And that is probably, and it's obvious when you look at it, why David Raya is wanted by Real Madrid. Because those 3 clean sheets in 17, or mustard. So obviously we've gone back to what we know a little bit, but the halfback of Bilic is now a thing for me. Whether it should be him or Bakayoko, I feel like he just plays better for me. So we keep him in there for now. Rare in goal. Baldock has sort of nailed down that right side. O'Connell and Alex have played the last few games together. Played against United. We won. Clean sheet. They stay there. Lukaku on the left-hand side then. Midfield 3 of Will Hughes for 2 and Willock. Now, not the most aggressive midfield, it must be said. But in terms of sort of experience and quality, it just seems to settle us down a little bit having Will Hughes in there. Diangana on one side, Elisi the other. I hate WILFRED ZAHA with a passion. So there's that. Just doesn't play well. Just it was 6.1 against Everton, 6.3 against Brighton, 6.1 against Chelsea. Didn't play against United, 1-2-0. I mean, you do the maths. Or the math, if you're from America. Inclusive. Right, let's play them. We're going to play Manchester City at the end of the December period before a game against Fulham. So very much one of them and one of them. You can't see the bottom one. It's down here, though. Yep, good. So, back to Strikerless. Back to seeing if the players that I bought for this specific system will work. And Jordan Lukaku wants to go to Feyenoord Rotterdam. You and I know them as Feyenoord. Really? Why is this then? Are you out of contract? You are out of contract. Oh, just go then. Yeah, fine, leave. You're having your worst season under me, so just bog off. That doesn't mean buy one, get one free. That means go. That's a Tracy Beaker bog off, not a supermarket chain saying it. All right, yeah, if they hit our valuation, which is 9 million he wants, I mean, they better bid it quick. In fact, we should offer him out for 9 million just to see if anyone buys. No way, no one's coming in at 9 mil in December, are they? Do you know what? The excitement level on my face there was like, oh my God, let's see, 1.1 million. Well, he's probably worth more to me by just staying here. And I noticed that Feyenoord weren't dishing out the cash, were they? And we've got a bid for Diangana. Now, this is interesting because Diangana is out of contract, I should say. I was going to say out for something. Out of contract come the end of the season. Now, we already have 22 million quid in the transfer budget. So there's a world, and he's not set the Premier League alight, let's face it. Last year it was good, but this year, no. So we could sell him. Again, a big money offer from Hoffenheim there. We're making big profit on if we sell him. I think we just accept the money, to be honest, and say to Wolfsburg, do you want him? Do you really want him? Zig a zig. It's Ben girl. Spice Ben. All right, fitness-wise, we're good to go. Let's get into this. Of course, we do have ZAHA to play there, but as documented, I despise him. The WILFRED ZAHA that I thought I was signing that would let me down, he's here now. And he's settled in, and he cost me 19 million quid. Outrageous. Right, playing Manchester City, of course, we're going to get smashed, but we're going to get smashed with style, and we'll definitely score. Now, last time we played City, George Bulldog scored 2, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that was last season, and we looked amazing. So if he just does that again, then they've got Mbappe up front. No Haaland, I notice. So, yeah, they are in trouble. Playing a 4-4-2 as well, which, of course, City known for playing 4-4-2. So obvious to plan for this, really. Sterling on that side, looking dangerous, into Mbappe. The thing is, what do I learn? Why are we doing this game? Like we're going to enjoy this together. I don't know why. I think this is going to be good for any of us, really. It's just going to be me watching. Let me tell you about something else while we're here. Look, City are going to play us, sure, off the park, I imagine. I did a podcast recently called Football Manager Therapy, where it's me, Tony Jameson, and Rich Owens, and we just talk about Football Manager. Look, it's here, look, I'll find it. Right, if I just show you this here, look, this is it here. Yeah. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Football Manager Therapy with me. It's a podcast for about an hour and a half where I talk about everything. You'll love it, I promise. You'll love it. There's my little face. Look, that's me looking a little bit grumpy. Can I replicate that? That's my default face. Why am I replicating anything? We come back. Oh, what do you know? There's been a goal, viewers. Are you amazed? Are you stunned? Me neither. Ah, the goal disallowed. We're in this. Right, half an hour gone. We're actually only 1-0 down. Right, let's focus up just a moment as that's whipped in as... That's offside, is it? Ruben Diaz to Rodri. They head home. Let's just take a look at things then. Passes completed. They are running us off the pitch right now. Our XG is higher because it's what we do. And system-wise, formation-wise, we're actually looking okay. It's not been that bad. All in. As they've cleared the ball out. There's Willock. We might be in this. I should stop being so down on us. As a lovely pass out to that side. There's Will Hughes. Oh, okay. This might surprise you, viewers, but are we now going to concede to Kylian Mbappe after that? Oh, big save from Raya. That's why Madrid won him. I don't think in training, though, we're practicing. Right, guys, if you play Will Hughes through, Will, smash it in the bottom corner. I'd rather chip it, though, smash it in the bottom corner. And then, as we've seen, he does what he wants. All right, ball lifted forward towards Mbappe, but Jack O'Connell there, looking like prime Ramos, looking good. Alissi into Will Hughes. Now, Will, do the right thing, Will. Don't chip him, Will. On the floor, Will. Still 1-0 City. But actually... as we're sort of seeing, Will Hughes, despite his lack of pace, is getting into good positions right now. As that played in, doesn't quite come off for us. Mano Silva launches it cleared towards Mbappe, which is terrifying. But when you're up against Joe Willock, that's real pace, mate. Well, we've done an ad for Football Manager Therapy. Not even an ad. Just I did a podcast. Enjoyed the podcast. It was good. It was, oh, hello, Lukaku's in. Now he knows the score. Jordan Lukaku went wide. I thought it was, what? And that's why we're letting him go at the end of the year, because he's a complete letdown as well. We're dominating City here from what we've seen. So the question is, viewers, is it just the supreme lack of quality that's costing us right now? And how do we overcome that outside of just finishing in Europe or European places? What do we do? What am I supposed to do? Manage and coach these boys to be better. I've set myself a 3-year goal of winning the Premier League. Now, unless all the other teams financially, do themselves in, and there's a mass amount of irregularity, that's going to be tough, isn't it? See, the fans don't want to win the Premier League. The fans want to be a stable Premier League club. And if I'm honest, we've achieved that much so far. It's John Stones, out to Bernardo Silva, into Kylian Mbappe. That's well over, mate. Embarrassing. Dean Garner's not having a good game here. Maybe he's distracted by maybe he's trying to learn German, and that's really putting him off. We're going to bring ZAHA on, who's going to, in the next 35 minutes, going to prove me wrong. That's what I'm hoping for. Cancelo into Sterling. We almost played Sterling in there, which was brave. Joe Willock on a 6.4 as well. Not particularly good. Vidovic is going to come in for him then. And again, performance-wise, it's not horrendous so far. Again, it could be a lot worse. And some of the chances we've had, there's an argument to say we should be 3-0 up. So, or 3-1 up. They'd have scored a goal, to be fair. Look at that. Will Hughes on De Bruyne. They're basically the same player. Same visual appeal, haven't they? So, right, back to Ederson. I really want Ederson to launch it clear. Like, City is my worst nightmare as a team that I'm coming up against, really. Because we are basically just banking on my back two, stopping their front two. As Ederson clears it long, though. This is what we want. Towards Phil Foden. Oh, Alex's header is not the best. Into Mbappe. That was maybe the most simple goal I've said, you consider that a football match goes on for 90 minutes, and he's got that opportunity, which came from Kevin De Bruyne sliding it into Mbappe that just went, yeah, I'm going to turn around and shoot now. That's a quality that we don't possess. Into De Bruyne, passes the ball quite simply into a space, and Mbappe goes, well, I'm the wrong side of him, he's in trouble. Bang. It's 2-0. So this is one of those games where I want to grumble and I want to be annoyed, but actually, like, it's been quite good. Again, it's been quite good. It's WILFRED ZAHA, but about to put on a show. Ha ha ha. Lukaku into Vertu over to Messi. I realised before I started recording, by the way, as that was a gamble. Lukaku, ZAHA, WILFRED ZAHA. Oh my, strap into your seats, viewers, because we're about to take off. But I realised that I am very much, you know, those Premier League managers that exist and you sort of forget they exist. Hasenhüttl, right? I am him now. I just manage like a Premier League club that nobody cares about. That's what I've become. So, and you're watching it. So what? I need more personality traits. We lead, by the way. We lead. We don't lead. We back in the game. That's what we are. Maybe I need to do some like advertising campaigns for like Pizza Hut or something. I don't know. Something to get my name out there as Mbappe once again decides, oh yeah, these defenders are rubbish. Why am I trying? I'm really fast. I'm killing Mbappe. See ya. Elias Chair with a corner played in. Jack O'Connell. Hello. We look good. Alexi there with the weirdest looking volley I've ever seen. All right. Elias Chair again. Plays the ball in. All of a sudden we've got the referee. Push. Oh, for that. Well, we've pushed them apparently. The random pushes of Football Manager, which is the name of my new book. All right. Ball lifted forwards to no one, which is a theme when you play strikerless. They're in. Pedro Porro. This is bad news. Oh, it's a good save by Raya. It's another good save by Raya. Real Madrid's David Raya. Unbelievable. Now, Alessi on a 6.3, by the way, having a poor game down here. You can't quite see how bad he's playing. But I've used all my subs, so I cannot bring him on. Now, we're looking for a last-ditch moment of joy here, aren't we? As Pedro Porro comes forward again for City. Are we in danger? Oh, I see. A foul was clearly given. Now, what? Now, obviously a foul, wasn't it? Obviously a foul. They're checking to see if it's a penalty. I'll tell you now, viewers, it is. I've seen this before. Seen this book before. Well, there's me talking about us getting back in this. We're going to need David Raya to save a Kevin De Bruyne penalty. And, well, Kevin De Bruyne has hit the post. What I like from David Raya there, he basically surrendered and just went like that. And just went, I'm not cut out for this goalkeeping luck. Hang on. Oh, no, never mind. They've got a free kick. Bernardo Silva into John Stones. And that's how lethal they can be. Now, what I would question there, viewers, and I hope we see a replay. I've got replays on, haven't I? I hope we see a replay of this, because I've got a question to ask, if that's okay with everyone. What are these three doing? What are these three doing? Eh? What? It's not a wall, is it? It's a congregation, all right? It's boys to men, is what it is. What is happening? What are these three? Again, I'll beg the question. What are these three doing? Because if you think on defensive set pieces, I've set this up, you can't, can you? So as Bernardo Silva puts that in, we've got a few players being marked, and these three, two of which are massive, by the way, just going, well, I'm sort of in the wall. Look, am I in the boss? Am I in there? No, you're not. Look at the players in the middle. Oh, they've scored. Well done, idiots. Right, well, we're back to 3-2 now. We've got to score immediately if we're going to give ourselves any sort of hope that this is still achievable. And again, 3-1 down. I want to say we've not played badly, but I've literally just had three players have a conversation there. Vidovic goes through. He's going to go alone. Vidovic, hello, mate. Oh, there's such a better chance. One more touch, and he's maybe beyond Edison there as well. And we win the game. And by win, I mean lose 3-2, but feels morally like a victory. I'm going to demand more, knowing we've given everything. So let's see. Right, there we are then. Derby 1, Manchester City 3, destroyed with a 2.18 XG. So, and they missed a penalty, which wasn't a penalty. Football Manager penalties are not the same thing as actual penalties. All right, there we go. I realise this is just I'm having a mid-life / managerial crisis right now, and you're watching it. So it's like watching You, isn't it, on Netflix, but without all the murder. Although I would like to kill ZAHA as it stands. He scored. Back off him, Ben. Also, I don't know if you've noticed. You almost certainly have noticed. You pay far more attention to what's going on in this save than I do, it feels like at times. I read the comment section. Things get pointed out. I'm just like, oh yeah, I am an idiot. Tottenham are 18th. Of course they are. No logic behind it. Is Conte in charge still? That would explain it. No, Cohen Sal's there, which is weird because when I say Conci Cow for no reason, I know it's Cohen Sal because that's what he was as a player, and I remember those days. I think that's my issue, memory. If I just had one, it'd be lethal. The things I'd remember. Oh, remember that time he lassoed it? Good times. All right, we're playing Fulham next, 219th. We will win. I promise it. It's literally a guarantee. We're going to rest the boys who have just put in a performance for 2 days against Manchester City. Happy New Year to everybody. As we come up against Fulham away from home, we will win comfortably. I've got no doubt they're behind me in the league. There's no chance they win. Hello, West Ham. West Ham, I've just had a little drink there. West Ham have come in with an offer for Dean Garner. You do know he's out of contract at the end of the year, and he's definitely not staying with me, don't you? But I'll take the money. Chair is also leaving us. I realised that I forgot to mention this. He's off to Crystal Palace. Buchanan is leaving as well. It's a fire sale, viewers. We're letting everybody go. I know, some of the money is just too good. Like 5 million for Chair for a player that I'm not really playing at all. And his best years are sort of behind him. Sending him to Crystal Palace, they won't be better for it. So, you know. And Lee Buchanan, who I do feel kind of sad about because he's actually pretty good. And he did seem like one of the natural successors, maybe if he was like a standard left back. But because of the way we play, probably not. Like, he's just well-rounded, but he's not necessarily Premier League quality. It's going to Olympiacos for £10 million. That's why we've got 22 million, by the way. I probably should have clarified that about 10 minutes ago. But you're watching, so we're fine. Now to destroy Fulham. Not the place, just the football team. And again, I mean that in a loving way. I don't mean that in any form of aggression. I simply mean we will win at football. I've rescued that. Looking back now, I should have played Tottenham and Fulham. You know, the relegation brothers. Us lot, just hanging out at the bottom of the league. Vidovic has won under 21 footballer of the... Pardon? Well, the same one that I have. Really? Oh, he was at Bayern too, for heaven's sake. I'll tell you what's just happened there, by the way. Dean Garner has had a contract offer from Lille. Now, either I make 10 million quid or he goes to Lille. If you end up, I'll tell you now, if you end up going there, we're going to fall out big time. I got Hoffenheim and West Ham on strings here, and I got Lille piping in with, little free transfer. No, don't you dare. West Ham, do the right thing. Offer Premier League money. Don't be stupid. And while, yes, we'll lose him now, and January will become chaotic, I'd much rather have the money. All right, team wise for this one, I'm going to make a couple of changes to keep things... Oh, no, I'm not. This is the best team. And you know what, Wilf? You scored in the last game and Dean Garner's off anyway, so we're going to switch it up. And Vidovic's just got young player. I mean, I like Joe Willock, but he's just got... He's the best player in world football, basically. Get another substitution as well. We'll put Loftus-Cheek on there. Right, here we are then, Fulham. Now, I've promised it. I've guaranteed it. If we don't beat Fulham, then I'll resign. You know what? Fair enough. I'll put that on the line. Do you know why? Because I know we're going to win. All right, here we go. We're off and running. This is where we get... Because the thing is, when we play teams that are inferior to us, as proven from our results and fixture list, we're elite. So here we go. Watch us fly. Fly like Max Bird. Do you miss him? I miss him. All right, a little bit of possession from Fulham. Now, as much as we are usually pretty good against the sides below us, Fulham play quite a good possession style of football, which could prove troublesome. As if this results in a goal, by the way, Reyes caught the ball from a shot and then walks off the pitch. If they score from the corner, there would have been some disruption. You two, stay forward on corners, please. Otherwise, they just recycle the ball and score. All right, this looks like we're going to have some possession as George Baldock goes to claim. And I want to know, viewers, and it's about time we ask the question. I know what you're thinking. Oh, God, he's going to mention the wall again. No. The question is, how did the ambulance get there? Eh? Was that bit? Did the ambulance come in and then they built the wall afterwards? Does the wall retract? Does it potty? No chance. How's that ambulance getting out? That's got to be a hazard for, medical emergencies. Alyssa forward, by the way. And now we're flying. Here's Will Hughes. Lovely ball out to ZAHA as we start to pile players into the middle. Pull back to Hughes again. Into the centre. ZAHA, please. Will Hughes bangs it in. That's what we're about. It's 1-0 Derby. What are we checking? It's obviously a goal. Oh, God. There's no way he's offside. It's so obviously onside. WILFRED ZAHA is onside. Pardon? Right, let me see. Prove it. Let's just prove it for a minute. Oh, he's well off. For God's sake, I'm an idiot. He's basically in Chelsea. He's so far offside. For heaven's sake. All right, but at least it shows we can do goals. Alyssa ball in. Alex. All right, Fulham 0, Derby 0. Worth the money you've paid for. It's time to dig in and give everything you've got left. It's January. I'm Ralph. I am Ralph Hasselhout. I am the manager of Southampton in real life. That's me now. We've got the ball though. Again, dominate the teams. We're better than. This is Southampton Norwich. Prove it. Ball lofted forwards. We're going to get there first. There's Wilfred Zaha doing a bit of covering duty. Far better in that role, to be honest. There's Lukaku, you can see there in the advanced area as he's looking for a run at every chance. Will Hughes, though, is going to get there first. On that left foot as well. I'm expecting a good pass. Lukaku, Will Hughes again. Alissi knocks it back. Someone knock it down. It's in the air constantly. My voice has gone. Vidovic has scored. And what is happening? Fulham 0, Derby 1. Ralph. And he puts the burger vans right outside the stadium on the wall. You could climb that wall, I reckon, as well. That's the thing that annoys me about it. Like, it's such an obviously climbable wall. All right, Derby 1. And it'll be Derby 2. Again, this is obvious, viewers. Vidovic racing forward. Options in the centre. Is he going to find one? He's giving it away. All right, Fulham build from here. I mean, that's not building, is it? That's launching. That's a catapult of a clearance. As Vidovic, look at that. Lovely ball forward. Not quite. This is just them booting it away and us starting again. And you can see, like, that's so crucial, by the way. We don't talk about that so often, is that when the ball is cleared and launched so quickly to centre-backs, it's why I like it so much. Our inverted wing-backs are already pushed up so far. It commits central midfielders. As soon as they turn, they think, oh, I have to press that, thinking almost that it's a midfielder or a defensive midfielder. But it's not. We still have the cover of Bilic, and then we've got so many other players, all those central midfielders, the wrong side of the original midfield line, and it just gives us overlaps everywhere. It just gives us overloads, I should say, rather than overlaps, all over the place. There's George Baldock now, my right back, just going to a place he's never been before. On that side, there's Michael, keeps it in brilliantly, flicks it up, Vidovic off the bar, heaven's sake. But that's one thing that is very much intentional about the system, is that when we are pressing and lose the ball quickly, our ability to win the ball back so fast is really, really good. We win a lot of headers that way as well, because normally two big centre-backs are going to dominate whoever the forward line is. It's why we struggle against the likes of Lukaku and Haaland and whoever else of that nature, right? That's when it becomes a bit more of a problem. Obviously, the more general problem is just defending normally, which we're not so good at. Ball played in. Real Madrid's David Raya there, phenomenal. And then look, as much as they're inverted, like you can see the width that they're supplying us. Lukaku right on that side, Baldock right on this side. But as soon as we get the ball, they start to move inside. They start to make things happen as that's launched up towards Wilfred Zaha. Why on earth has he done that? I mean, beggars belief, viewers, as now Baldock's on it, driving inside if he can. Little flick ball forward. They're going to play advantage. Referee, he's not playing advantage. He's going to be sent off. Esposito, see you later, mate. I'm very good at the mouth trumpet. Anyway, Zaha into Bilic again, back to Will Hughes, who's just decided to be back for this free kick, as it's played again beautifully out to Lukaku, who this time is going to work a little bit with a wider position if he can, tries to cross a ball in quite unsuccessfully, down to Vertu, into Bilic again, played across to George Baldock, and again, how do they mark this? Okay, well, when the pass is that bad, it's not ideal. Is Bursic going to clear this fast, or is he going to take his time and be measured? Ball launched forwards. We don't win the aerial battle. Lukaku with a brilliant challenge. Goodness me, that was really good. And now, can we make something happen? Some lovely one-touch passing there to get us out of a bit of a bind. And now the runners are in. Vertu's there. If you can slide it across, Vidovic, little bit of time, little bit of space. What on earth has gone on there? Alissi's banged it against the goalkeeper, or to the goalkeeper. It's gone through him. It's 2-0. We're going to see it from a slightly raised angle in director cam here. How on earth does this go in? Does the keeper just fumble? That must be what happens. Oh, he fumbles, viewers. He fumbles. He should be treating that like volleyball. Spike it, my friend. Spike it. And as promised, viewers, and I did say this before the game. I guaranteed, I even put my job on the line. I said I will resign if we don't win. And here we are, 2-0 up away at Fulham. Who saw this coming? Literally me. So, well done me. Another late corner for us. Look at this now, showing off, playing it better. Shoot! Like Jordan, don't. It won't go in. Again, beautifully played. There's George Baldock into Vidovic, into Zaha, who, oh yeah, of course. Pressure off, 3-0 up. Nothing on the line. No reason to perform. No expectation. Wilfred Zaha pops up. Scores 2 today. Does the post-match interview. Yeah, I've been in some really good form. He hasn't. I want you to know, okay? Don't be lied to by Wilfred Zaha. He's been abysmal. George Baldock. Without George Baldock, Wilfred Zaha has nothing, okay? Bear that in mind. And there we are then. 3-0 winners. Cruising. Having a lovely time. Well done, us. All right, well done, guys. Good plays. Well done. 11th, which is, if in all seriousness, after 20 games, 11th. It's pretty good. Shouldn't be this annoyed, should I? Shouldn't be. But I am. I am Ralph Hasenhüttl. So there you are. But that does conclude us for today then. If you enjoyed it, do leave a like on it. If you want to see some more, make sure you are subscribed. Tomorrow, I'm sensing, will be deadline day, and we'll be talking about transfers. I'm going to spend some money. And if Diangana doesn't go to West Ham, there's going to be chaos.